Well, the EV show, or EV Expo, is on up here at Mountain View. What a fantastic day for this. We're talking about powering cars particularly, but I mean there's all other things that use this, the sunlight. And Sharon, this is you're a volunteer organising it.
Yes.
What sort of interest is there? I mean, what sort of market have we got here now in electrics?
It's growing. It's growing every month. The amount of cars we've got and the variety, from the very small Nissan Leaf, very basic cars, right up to the performance cars. There's a huge array, and they're all here on show today.
And this is probably the first time I think I've seen them. They're all collected, different versions, and every day it seems like there's another one coming on the market.
Yes, it is. Yeah, they're growing very, very fast.
Do you know who the person is that's going to be interested? These people who've got to get out of their petrol and diesel cars?
Well, I think if you're interested in the environment, then there's a car to suit everybody's needs, whether it's just a little run around or whether you need something bigger. We've even got commercial vans here, and some bikes as well, some dirt bikes.
Well, I know you've got some fun stuff for the kids as well to keep them entertained, but what are the highlights? I mean, is there anyone particularly or a few things that stand out here?
I think the highlight is going to be the opportunity to test drive a car. Without the pressure of going to a garage and feeling obliged to, show serious interest, you can come along and just have a fun test drive, talk to the owners, that they'll give you an unbiased view of what it's like to be an EV driver, and then come and have a test drive and feel them, because they are very different to your normal petrol or diesel car, and they are lovely to drive.
And of course this is the perfect place because they're very into their power here, and they've got plugs and all sorts of things.
Yes, Manx Solar Electrical put a wonderful array of solar panels on the roof, and I'm sure they're generating a huge amount of electricity today, yes.
Okay, well, we'll record this on Sunday, so it's just on today, is it?
It is on today, 10 till 4.
And any idea how many people might come through here?
Oh, I'm hoping about 85,000. Who knows? It's lovely weather. There are other things going on, but it's not something that you have to spend the whole day. You could just pop by for half an hour and have a look, because it is the future. It is something we all need to learn about, and unless you've got friends and family who've got electric cars, it's sometimes very difficult to find out about them.
And I mean, I'm an electric, and it seems to be obvious the Isle of Man's perfect, because I mean, obviously the batteries are getting better all the time, but we live in a place that we haven't got that far to go home to. It seems to be almost a bit behind the curve almost here, I think.
Yeah, it's a real shame, because the island is perfectly suited to electric car driving. You go up the mountain, you can charge it up on the way down. Again, gives you a real sense of achievement when you get home. But yeah, it is lovely. It is a lovely way to drive.
So is it just turn up here, or you need tickets or anything like that?
No tickets needed, just turn up. Bring your kids, bring your family, bring your granny, bring everybody, have a look and see if there's a car for you.
Well, at the EV event up here at Mountain View, and while we done a general piece, I thought it was great to talk to one of the main guys involved in this, and I better hold my hand up and say I've got an electric car from you guys years ago, the BMW i3, which I still love. But I mean, whatever you buy, it's out of date, isn't it? Straight away, something else comes along, the batteries get better. What's it like?
No, exactly. It's a fast-moving marketplace, and technology is just advancing so quick, and all the raw materials needed now to produce these cars globally, it's just rapidly expanding. So yeah, it's just on fire, and of course it's superb for the environmental position as well, in terms of our global climate change situation as well.
And I've talked about this many times. The Isle of Man is perfectly placed until the batteries are so fantastic that you don't have to worry about it. And yet, have you seen the pickup coming along gradually? It's not like a whirlwind, is it? It's been a bit of a slow start.
It has been a slow start, but in fairness, it has been more of a whirlwind in recent times. There's just been a massive surge in interest, because now some of the original concerns about running electric vehicles, sort of range, how far vehicles will go, how fast to charge, how much it will cost to run the car, it's all great news, because range has gone out, cost has come down, and there's more infrastructure around. We need more, but there's more to actually give people confidence to get the cars charged, so they'll go some distance and get journeys complete. So it's fine, it's good.
You franchise, I can't keep up with them, but I mean, electric-wise, what do you do?
Well, you name it. I mean, we represent 27 brands here in the
that
Isle
many?
of Man. Yeah,
Wow.
we're proud to represent these world-class brands, and most of them now, no surprise, have got at least 1, 2, 3 more electric vehicles. Every manufacturer we represent's got a long-term electrification strategy, but it's coming to market now.
So we're getting to a tipping point where you really can find something that suits your needs.
Yeah, exactly. From a small car, and behind me here we've got a little mini car, which looks very familiar. You mentioned yourself, you're in an i3, which is a very compact BMW, anywhere up to the larger vehicles like the Mercedes, sort of crossover size vehicles, and indeed the high-end luxury supercars, so Porsche Taycan, etc., where these cars can produce equivalent of 1,000 horsepower, do 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. So as well as actually run on about electric for 200-300 miles. So you name it now, you can get a vehicle to suit, yeah.
We talk about battery improvements. Where are we up to? What's the one if you're pitching to say, well, this one will go a long way? What would it be now?
Yeah, no, battery improvements in terms of quality, durability is superb. I mean, most brands give reassurances to customers backed with like 15-year warranties on lithium-ion batteries, which is what they are. They're very safe. It's proven technology, so no problem really. They're great.
I suppose there's still a slight worry about what to do when these batteries come to the end of their life. Are we getting anywhere closer to sorting that out?
Yeah, indeed. There's plans in terms of what happens to renew or recycle. So, and again, they'll probably run 15, 30 years in terms of lifetime durability or longevity anyway. But no, in that regard, they'll be disposed of ultimately in a very safe and environmentally friendly way.
And chicken and egg, with you buy your car, then you want to find somewhere to charge it. We haven't been exactly running them out thick and fast. I mean, again, and I'm one that go, wow, why are there not more points? I mean, I don't mind it mostly at home, but so many people have on-street parking.
Yeah, and again, there's an easy option on each car because you can just do a simple plug-in on a mains adapter. Okay, there are faster ways to do it, and we've got partners and people represented here today who are specialists on the island who do great jobs, and we partner with most of them for installations for wall-mounted boxes, whether it be business or at home, and indeed out in the island generally. There's a huge, I think, passion and mission to get more and more infrastructure out there for the general public. But no, I mean, it's very cost effective now to have a wall mounted box fitted subject to a small survey, and it's very cost effective to charge your car.
And just one thought, it's still a premium, isn't it, to go electric at the minute still?
Not really. To an extent it is, but again, as I said earlier, you can enter the marketplace now from a retail sales price of a vehicle at sort of £25,000, so it's still a fair amount of money.
I'm thinking if you took a BM, the old-fashioned BM electric, there was a price increase, is it? I mean, I don't know, is there?
Yeah, no. There is a premium, yes, for access to electric vehicles for sure at the moment. So although prices, as I said, are coming down, yes, there is a premium because of the level of a technology. But the cost of ownership, total cost of ownership, is very close.
Yeah, I mean, the running costs are obviously much lower, right?
They are much lower. Other than the obvious, service and maintenance, repairs, everything is much less over a typical period of ownership. So, but there is a bit of a premium. Yeah, they're premium cars.
Sure. And what I love with the Delta is because I've got solar power as well. I mean, I charge off that, and I always think I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, no, for sure. Again, massive expansion in solar power and renewables, and again, we've got lots of partners here today who are also involved in that sort of thing as well. So long may that continue, because that will help drive everything we're trying to achieve.